Hello, I'm Nicola, an alto with Auckland Choral. Tonight is going to be a really special rehearsal. We're preparing for our next concert, which is in Flanders Fields. So Sarah Foy and Lachlan Grant are students who last year won the APO Student Composer Competition. So it's really exciting that they have each written a work that we will premiere and perform at the concert. And the reason tonight is so exciting is that they are coming along to rehearsal. So it's going to be the first time that they have actually heard their work being rehearsed and performed. And so let's hear from them. So Sarah and Lachlan, great to have you here at the rehearsal this evening, hearing your piece for the first time. So Sarah, let's start with you. First of all, congratulations on that amazing achievement of winning the APO Young Composer. So what did that mean for you?
It was quite a big step into deciding my career path, because it's one thing to just compose on Sibelius and hear it back and think, oh, this sounds good, but then to actually kind of be recognised almost and have other people think that I have an ability to compose a piece, and then hear it in real life. And it was a real stepping stone, especially because the players kind of pointed me in the direction of my future and were very supportive, so it was just,
fantastic.
a cool thing,
Great to have recognition at such a young age, isn't it? Yeah. And then both of you received these commissions from Auckland Choral. So Lachlan, how did it feel for you to receive this commission?
It was so cool for me to have sort of a stepping stone from the APO competition to this one, and it feels for me sort of like a more real one because it's going to be performed.
Yeah.
So that's another step up, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah, fantastic. So how did you go about writing the piece?
I started off trying to use some other texts from other people, and then that sort of didn't work out for me. So I decided I would write my own text. So I went about going that, and the creative process just sort of took shape of writing some of it and setting that to music, and then writing some others, and gradually working through the process of writing the music and the text at the same time.
Fantastic. It's really talented. We've all been really impressed, music and text. So thinking about text, conversely, Sarah, for you chose that Sarah Teasdale poem, The Stars I Shall Find. So tell me about that. What does that poem mean to you?
When I was first approached and was told, it's about peace, I thought, it's going to be easy to find the text about peace. There's got to be many, but I found it very difficult because I find that as a composer, I want to be able to connect to what I'm writing. I feel like it's important to put a bit of personality into it and connect with it, because then otherwise the audience won't connect to it. So then one of my teachers at school recommended, Sarah Teasdale, she was a young poet, you'll connect to her because you're young. And so I just kind of read through every single poem that she's written, and I saw Stars I Shall Find, and for me it's just kind of hope, and I really connected with it because I feel like I'm taking such a leap, and even doing composition and everything like that, it's a leap of faith. And then it was talking about how stars I shall find, I'll find peace.
So briefly, a word from both of you. What would you want the audience to get from this concert when they hear your works? Lachlan.
For me, it's the text I've written is all about peace, and it's about how there's sometimes that converse side of peace where we sort of, there's a word, we made our poor peace. So how our effects on peace. But I see it as the sort of shining light. So the aim of our humanity is another word, line from the text. So I'd like people to get that sort of message away from the words and the music.
Yes, which I'm sure they will. And what about a thought from you, Sarah?
I want the audience to feel just a moment of unity. I feel that, especially given recent events, there's so much war and conflict in the world. And then there was Passchendaele as well, and connecting to that, I just wanted the audience to sit there and feel just at peace and harmony with each other.
You're in the last year of school, Lachlan. You've already left school, Sarah. What are your plans? Sarah, kick off with you.
Well, I've been accepted into California Institute of the Arts, so I'm just working at the moment and composing, and then I'll leave in September for that.
Wow, exciting new adventures.
Yes, I want to be a film composer, so it's really like the next step to following my dreams. So.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
And Lachlan, you've got a busy year this year. You're head boy at Auckland Grammar and big exam year, and no doubt your diary is chock-a-block full of all your extracurricular activities. What are your plans for next year?
I'm planning to study music in a performance or composition, not quite decided on that, and science as a conjoint at Auckland.
Wow, very impressive. Well, all the best to both of you. We can hear now the warm-up of the choir has just finished. which means we're about to go into your piece, so let's get straight back into the hall. Thank
Excellent.
you.
Thank you.